Good news has arrived for families in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. After days of fear and uncertainty, 22 Telugu citizens who were stranded in Nepal amid violent unrest have finally returned home safely to India. The safe return was confirmed by Andhra Pradesh Minister Nara Lokesh, bringing relief to countless anxious relatives back home. But what exactly happened in Nepal and how were these citizens brought back? Let's break it down. For weeks now, Nepal has been facing one of the most turbulent political crises in its history. Youth-led protests, spearheaded by Gen Z, have shaken the nation, demanding reforms, accountability, and an end to corruption. These protests quickly escalated, leading to violent clashes, curfews, and widespread disruption to daily life. In such a tense environment, many foreign nationals, including Indian citizens, found themselves stranded, unable to move freely, facing security risks, and cut off from normal travel routes. Among them were 22 Telugu people who had either gone for work, business, or personal reasons. Imagine being stuck in a foreign country where the streets are filled with protests, public transport is shut down, and communication is patchy. That was a reality for these Telugu citizens. Reports suggest that they were caught in areas where violence was unpredictable. With curfews imposed and mobility restricted, even getting basic supplies became a challenge. Their families back home in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana grew increasingly worried as news from Nepal highlighted rising death tolls and escalating violence. The pressure to ensure their safety was mounting by the day. This is where government intervention played a crucial role. Andhra Pradesh Minister for Information Technology, Nara Lokesh, stepped in to coordinate with Indian authorities and ensure the safe passage of the stranded citizens. Lokesh confirmed that efforts were made in close coordination with Indian officials and necessary arrangements were put in place for the evacuation. Thanks to this swift action, all 22 individuals were safely brought back to India, reuniting with their families and escaping a situation that could have turned far more dangerous if delayed. The episode once again underlines the importance of India's close ties with Nepal. Whenever a crisis hits the Himalayan nation, Indian citizens are among those affected due to tourism, business, and cultural ties. The safe return of these Telugu citizens showcases not just state level responsiveness but also the broader diplomatic cooperation between India and Nepal during times of crisis. It also highlights how regional leaders like Nara Lokesh are becoming increasingly proactive in addressing the concerns of their citizens, even when issues arise beyond Indian borders. For the families waiting back home, this wasn't just about politics or diplomacy, it was about the lives of their loved ones. Imagine parents, siblings, and children glued to their phones, waiting for updates, fearing the worst every time a news alert flashed about violence in Nepal. Their reunion with the 22 safe returnees is not just a headline, but a story of relief, gratitude, and a reminder of how fragile safety can be when political unrest spirals out of control. As Nepal continues to face uncertainty, stories like these show us how deeply connected South Asia truly is. The safe return of the stranded Telugu citizens is a moment of relief, but it also raises an important question. How prepared are we to safeguard citizens abroad during times of sudden crisis? For now, families in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are celebrating the return of their loved ones, thanks to timely government action. But the larger situation in Nepal remains tense, and the world is watching closely. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this developing story. And in the comments below, tell us, should India take more proactive steps to ensure the safety of its citizens in conflict prone regions?